name is Paul Pisani. I'm here with Claudio Pistolesi.
Hi.
And we're going to ask Claudio a few questions. And the first one I want to know is, Claudio, you're from Rome, Italy. How do you end up in Jacksonville, Florida, of all places? I mean, I understand you were in Ponte Vedra. It's absolutely gorgeous here. If you guys could see, I want to move here. It's so nice. So, Claudio, how did you end up here? And what does JTCC stand for on your hat?
Okay, so long story short, I was already here in Ponte Vedra Beach in San John County in Jacksonville, Florida, back in 1992. Why? Because there is ATP headquarters. I was a professional player, I was ATP member, I was in the top 100, so first division member.
What does ATP stand for?
Stand for Association Tennis Professionals.
Okay.
That is the government body of the professional tennis in the men's tennis. In 1990, with opening the ATP tour, ATP bought and built the office, and not only the office, but the beautiful tennis center in 1990 here in Ponte Vedra Beach, where the head coach was Brian Gottfried. Assistant coach was Juan Acuna. So I was 25 years old, already 92, I'm 54 now. I was in Ponte Vedra, and I fell in love with this place, and believe it or not, all these years I got a question, where do you like to live, if not in Rome? Where are you from? I would say, you know, I found this place, Ponte Vedra Beach in North Florida. There's nothing to do with Miami. You know, in Europe, I admit it, everybody's thinking Miami. It's beautiful, it's different, and life brought me back in 2012 into Ponte Vedra because my wife, Christina, my current wife, she was working at ATP. So I would never expect that after so many years I was for real coming back and living in Ponte Vedra. And that's what I do now, and that's why I do. Second question, the JTCC stands for Junior Tennis Champion Center.
Junior Tennis Champion Center, and is that based in Jacksonville, or is there like another headquarters?
No, the headquarters is in Maryland.
In Washington, D.C.?
Near Washington, D.C.
Near Washington, D.C.
College Park. Go to jtcc.org. For me, it's the best, not only for me, I mean, it's known as the best tennis school. You see the logo on my hat, you know, there is a guy making the serve, but there is the hat of the graduation, the square hat.
I did not see that.
So this has
a
meaning that you put together high-level tennis, just two names for all. Francis Tiafoe is grow in JTCC in College Park, and Robin Montgomery, she's a junior, she won US Open last year, single and doubles. Just to mention two names, one boy and one girl that are really top level. And the JTCC brought to college hundreds of players, boys and girls, that they find their way through high-level tennis to have a scholarship because they grew up in the right way during the high school, before the high school age and after our graduation high school. So I'm so proud from 2018 to be the director of JTCC, not in Maryland, but here in Jacksonville. Our base is called Florida location of JTCC. Based in a beautiful school. It's called Bolles School in San Jose Boulevard.
Bolles, that's Bolles School in Jacksonville.
Yes, and JTCC/Bolles is having a program since 2013 where, coincidence, Brian Gottfried was the director before me. And from 2013 to 2018. Then Brian came to my house and said, I'm moving to Sarasota. I would like to suggest your name to be the new director, and I was really privileged and honored to be successor of this legend, this great man. Besides, he was top player, top 3 in the world, the single and #1 doubles. He's a great man, one of the best people I ever met in my life, Brian Gottfried. And I'm now the director of the program at JTCC at Bolles. I merged this with my company that we can talk about. And
so your company now, is your company based in Italy, where you're from?
No, it's based here.
Okay.
Before I was director of JTCC, I found my company is called CPE.
CPE?
Claudio Pistolesi Enterprise.
Okay.
Why Enterprise? Because first of all, I was inspired from another legend, a friend of mine. His name is Paul McNamee from Australia. I was the captain of Italy and also captain of Japan in Hopman Cup, which is in
the Hopman Cup. Yeah, that's before the Australian Open, I believe.
Yeah. For many years, it was an unbelievable event in Australia, in Perth. And the name of the company running this was Paul McNamee Enterprise. And that time, 20 years before founding, I had one day I want to have my Claudio Pistolesi Enterprise.
That's his aha moment right there, folks. Aha.
I don't know what it means, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
So we have this Claudio Pistolesi Enterprise 2015. I traveled for 35 years. So I had to find a job that I was not traveling, you know. So I was staying here. I was inspired from my wife and our son is, you know, my stepson, my son in my heart, Yannick, that he was coming here for camps. By the way, he was coached by Ben Gottfried, a small world, and he was able to get a scholarship and play number 1 and 2 at some point at USF, University of South Florida, in Tampa. So I was inspired from him and from my wife Christina, she's a coach and coaching really well with they're Brazilians. So more Brazilians, friends of Yannick, they did this pathway of having camps here. And then I said, why not the Italians can do that? So I started to have Italians coming for CP camps. So I invite you all to take a look at this opportunity to have a CP camp. So
is this for just juniors or is this for adults? Both?
If the purpose is to explore the college pathway, yes, it's for high school age, 14 to 17.
Gotcha.
Even 13 is still fine. But the camps can be seen in a different purpose, different goals. So if the goal is, like I did the last 10 years, bringing almost 100 in 10 years they came to do the camps, about 30 they go to college, 10 already graduated. One is Coach Alberto De Meo, which is great. He's becoming a really seriously amazing world-class coach, working with me side to side every day.
I can second that. I've seen the juniors that this guy has worked with, and not only have they kicked my son's butt, but they're doing it across the nation. It's really fun to watch him do his magic. I've seen him in action.
Yeah, so proud of Alberto. And the CPE merged, and we are in cooperation and partnership with the JTCC, and so a lot of work, a lot of tennis. That's my love. I have tennis in my blood. And my first upfront is always that we all tennis lovers, tennis passion, regardless the level, the age, the gender, regardless of anything. We love tennis, the game of tennis.
Absolutely, it's the most beautiful sport in the world, according, to me at least. And you don't, no doubt about it. Your energy and your passion is very, very contagious. Like you can just feel it, just standing next to him. So it's been an honor to watch you work with all of these other kids too. And they couldn't have picked a better person to run JTCC here in North Florida. We're truly, really, really lucky to have this.
Thank you so much. And also you and me, Paul, we met in the tour.
That's right. Now I think it was around 1998, I would say. Do you remember when you coached the Japanese?
Yeah, Takao Suzuki. That's a big part of my life. I was living 5 years in Japan. It was at the same time of Justin Gimelstob that you were coaching.
That's right.
So it was a great time, and I have this experience of 35 years in the tour, as a player 11 years, and as a coach in ATP and also WTA. So I'm very proud I was coaching in WTA in the Women's Tour, which is fantastic, and that's what I got. And I believe that the pathway is there is a very good opportunity to have for everybody. The tennis having the example and the way to follow from a professional tour, from tours, so ATP and WTA.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do big time.